All right, folks, so you should have watched the introduction video and just to get you thinking about Tennessee. So what we're going to start and do with the rest of our time today is work on this map that I've given you. And we're going to put the four largest cities in Tennessee on this map. We're going to look at where they're located. And by largest, I mean population. How many people live in these cities? So we're going to look at the 4 cities in Tennessee that have the most number of people, the highest population. We're going to put those on our map. We're going to look at whether they're in Middle, West, or East Tennessee. We're also going to put Cookeville on our map. That's our city, right? That's where we live. And so we're going to put a few rivers on this map as well. So I want you to follow along as I create my map. You're going to use yours. Feel free to pause the video so that you can make sure you get things where they go. And we're going to get started. So the population, if you Google what are the 4 largest cities in Tennessee, you're going to find a list that's going to include Nashville, Knoxville, Memphis, and Chattanooga. Now, some lists may have Nashville as the largest population. Some lists may have Memphis as the largest population. It depends on whether you're getting the most accurate list or how they counted it. Just know that Nashville and Memphis, they're right up there at the top. They're the top 2. So we're going to look at those 2 first. So Memphis is down here. Let's take a look. I'm going to draw a compass rose. So you don't have to draw one on yours, but I'm going to draw one on mine so that we can kind of talk and think about where things are located. So here's my compass rose, north, south, east, west. Memphis is down here in the southwest corner of Tennessee. So I'm going to draw a dot. You need to draw a dot for the city of Memphis. And we're going to learn a little more about these cities later in the week. But for now, we're just learning where they are located. So this is Memphis. I want you to put a dot and write the word Memphis. M-E-M-P-H-I-S. Remember, we want these to start with a capital letter. These are the names of cities. So Memphis is over here. All right. Then the other city, that's one of the largest cities in Tennessee, is Nashville. So Nashville's about here. Now, boys and girls, this is as close as I can kind of get, just drawing my map here. It's pretty close. Now, for Nashville, I'm actually going to draw a little star because Nashville is our state capital. It's the city where all of our government for the state of Tennessee takes place. And so I'm going to label Nashville. I'm going to label it with a star. Usually, I can't talk and write at the same time. Let me write this and I'll finish that sentence. Nashville. Okay. Usually on a map, the capital city is marked with a star. So I just made a little star and I labeled it Nashville. So Nashville and Memphis are the 2 largest cities in Tennessee for population, meaning the number of people who live there. All right? Nashville and Memphis. Depending on which list you look at, it could be different. So Memphis is over here, and you're going to have to listen for the announcement. Sorry.
To the office for checkout, please. Gianna McCullough to the office for checkout, please.
All right, so somebody's going for checkout. It's Leaps. Yes, I'm recording this during Leaps time after school, so you'll just have to bear with us if we get another interruption. It's okay. So Memphis, Nashville's in Middle Tennessee. Memphis is over here in West Tennessee. All right, so those are the 2 largest cities. Now, the 3rd largest city in Tennessee is Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's over here in East Tennessee. So it's about right here. Nashville and Knoxville kind of line up. A lot of people kind of put them in a straight line. Again, this is not going to be perfect, but it gives us a good idea of where we will find these cities. So I want you to go ahead and put Knoxville on your map. It's kind of lined up with Nashville. It's over here, though. I probably should have went a little further. It's over here in East Tennessee. And then down here to the south is the 4th largest city in Tennessee, and this is Chattanooga. Now, this is one I have to think about how to spell. C-H-A-T-T-A-N-O-O-G-A. Chattanooga. That's the 4th largest city. So Memphis and Nashville, those are the 2 largest. 3rd largest is Knoxville and then Chattanooga. Knoxville probably should be over a little bit, but it's okay. It gives us a good idea. Now, we want to put Cookeville on this map. Cookeville's not one of the largest cities in Tennessee, but it's important that we know where Cookeville is. And Cookeville's about halfway between Nashville and Knoxville. So, yeah, I know they don't line up exactly, but it's okay. We're going to put Cookeville right here, And we're going to write that on our map, Cookeville. So our city. And a lot of times, and you may have heard someone say this, if somebody says, where is Cookeville? Where are you from? And you say, I'm from Cookeville, Tennessee. Well, you may hear them say, where is Cookeville? And your parents may say, oh, it's about halfway between Nashville and Knoxville. A lot of people say that when they're telling where Cookeville is. So those are the 4 largest cities in Tennessee, along with our city, which is Cookeville. Now, the next thing that we want to put on our map are some rivers. Okay, we're going to put some rivers on our map. Now, there are 3 major rivers in Tennessee. And, you know, it makes sense that one of them is the Tennessee River. So I'm actually going to use a blue marker so that maybe this will stand out, because a lot of times on maps we use blue for water. And so we're going to draw the Tennessee River. Now, it goes between Knoxville and Chattanooga. So I'm going to kind of draw this blue wavy line between Knoxville and Chattanooga. It actually dips down into these bordering states and it comes back up over here. So I'm going to kind of make it come back up over here. All right. And I want to label that. That is the Tennessee River. Tennessee River. All right. So there we have the Tennessee River. Now, one of the other major rivers that you will find in Tennessee is the Cumberland River. And it kind of makes a U shape up here. And so it goes through Nashville. If you've ever driven in Nashville, if you've ever gone over by the Tennessee Titans Stadium, the Tennessee River, or the Cumberland River, excuse me, the Cumberland River runs over there. It goes through Nashville. So we're going to label this Cumberland River. Cumberland, C-U-M-B-E-R-L-A-N-D. Cumberland River. So Cumberland River, Tennessee River dips and comes back up. Again, may not be exactly in the perfect spot, but you get the right idea. And then the third river, which is actually one of the largest rivers, is the Mississippi River. And it runs over here along the western border of Tennessee. So I'm just going to take my blue marker and run it all down this western border of Tennessee. And this is the Mississippi River. All right, so we're going to label that Mississippi River. Now, you are going to have to write small to make all those things fit on your map. So 3 major rivers in Tennessee: Mississippi River, Cumberland River, Tennessee River, which dips down. It's not in 2 pieces, but we don't have the other states. It dips down in here and it comes back up. Those 3 rivers. Do you notice something about these large cities in Tennessee? Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, and Chattanooga? Think for just a moment. Pause the video and I want you to notice, and I want you to think about what you notice about the rivers and these 4 large cities. Pause the video for just a moment and I want you to record on your worksheet. What do you think about the rivers and the cities, about where they are? Okay, I'm assuming you're back. You paused the video. I hope you wrote down something. I hope you noticed that these large cities in Tennessee are all located along major rivers. Now, we'll talk more about that when we talk about the frontier of Tennessee and people who lived here a long time ago. But it's not uncommon to find large cities in different places located on rivers. We've read about that before. People would begin living there because it made an easy way for them to get water, which we all need to live. And also, before they had cars and planes and trucks to transport things, lots of things were transported on boats down rivers. So the big cities were there. That was one place. Now, another thing that we need to know about Tennessee geography is over here in East Tennessee. Now, over here in East Tennessee, we have something called the Great Smoky Mountains. It's part of the Appalachian mountain chain. And so let's just draw some mountains over here. And they're not all the same height, but you get the idea. We're going to draw some mountains, and these are the Great Smoky Mountains. So these are the Great Smoky Mountains. So draw that in. That's an important part of East Tennessee, the Great Smoky Mountains. If you've ever visited Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, those are the mountains that you see. And that's part of a larger mountain chain called the Appalachian Mountains. So that's a good start for us. A little bit about our map. Now, what you're going to do next, you're going to pause the video, and you're going to take the orange folded paper that I gave you. So you're going to take this orange paper, and you're going to take some glue out of your supply box, and you're simply going to glue this on. Now, it should fit. Let me see if I can zoom out just a moment. It should fit. You can see that this fits. You're going to put some glue on, and you're going to glue this down. Now, don't glue it up here at the top. We need to label something. You're going to glue it down here. So we're going to glue it. Leave a little space right there. So we're going to glue it right here. Let's go ahead and pause the video. Glue that now. All right, got it glued down? Great. Now we want to label those 3 grand divisions of Tennessee. We want to label those. So this is West Tennessee. We're going to label it West. This is Middle Tennessee. We'll label it Middle. And this is East Tennessee. And I should probably put T in. Let's put that on there. So those are the 3 grand divisions. All right. Good job today. You have some other things that you can do on your playlist. We're going to leave this as it is for now. We'll talk about what we're going to do with it later. I do want you to go ahead and on the back, so turn it over, put your name, number, and homeroom on the back. Put it in your basket and continue on your playlist.